Okay, I'm just going to do another quick video on this one because I think it's really valuable for you guys to understand this. So there's another oscillator that's actually very good as well, but it's got I think this is relative strength indicator here. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, it's a lot. Again, it's a lot like the one from Market Cipher. And the reason why I want to show you this is that I can't stand XRP, and I always say people don't invest in it. But you know, I did say to people in my I think back in 2017, I did a thing called what do you call it again? A stellar apology of rippling proportions, where I tell people what a shitcoin Ripple is and how it will wreck people. And this is before it got to $3.50 and then dumped back down to 17 cents. It is a shitcoin, but it is a shitcoin that has got a lot of money in behind its pumps. And ladies, fuck it, forget it. Anyway, making a lot of noise there. Right, so basically, just to show you an example, I was showing Bitcoin Cash, and I'll show Bitcoin Cash just now. But here's XRP. If you obeyed these signals here, if you obeyed just these buy points, you could have bought this at 600 sats or at 800 here. And the next sell point was up at about 3,000 or 2,690. It's actually dropping at the moment. It's about 3,000 sats. Do you see how that could have helped you? If I go back one page, or let's say I go in Bitcoin Cash here. Fuck, everyone's shouting over me now. Right. Okay, thanks. Right. So basically, if you had bought in Bitcoin Cash, like, let me see, a buy point here. There you go down here. There you go down there. So both indicators, it's a little bit more reliable on this one here. You don't need to see that RSI down there. But both of them pretty much showed you below the red line in this one, or below the green line in this one. These little peaks and dots here are more like Market Cipher, to be honest with you. But hey, look, this gives you the same information here, reliable points. You know, it might be worth using both of them, to be honest with you. But look at this. Buy point here, around about 1.1. First sell point about here. A little bit of improvement, 10% or so. Second sell point here, and that's why I'm saying it's more reliable. You go above the red line or below the green line, more reliable buy and sell points. So let's say if you were to just stick on those that are well on this side of the green line or well in that side of the red line, that those are on it, you've just made yourself a 30% profit. In the space of how long? Or 2 days. You know what I mean? So all I'm trying to get across to you here is, if you're a novice trader, you can actually use Tradingview. It's free. So let me just show you, if you go first into Tradingview, what it looks like. So I may as well go there. Let me just say, from start, you go into Tradingview, leave. It will take you to a page where you've got to click on a chart view. Oh, come on, this is slow and shit. Somewhere in here, it'll say view charts. Oh my God, this is so painful. How slow this internet is. All right. Where the fuck is it again? Oh, that's right, chart. So you just go into charts here. And that'll take you into an area where you can enter in any charts from any exchange. You go in the top part here. You take away that message that says I'm a cheapskate and don't pay for this. And then you go into this, and let's see, I'm going to go the one I was on before, Bitcoin Cash, BCH, BTC. So it shows you all the exchanges it's on. Let's go to the Binance, because that's where we're on. And just another example here. Go away, you stupid messages. There you go, my first buy point here. Because, by the way, you've got to correlate these two things too. I'm not saying go along, well, you can't. This particular indicator here is only going to show you recent new information. But what I've noticed is if you correlate this trend here, which is going to show you a channel that something bouncing around in, obviously it could break the channel. And this is why I'm showing you Bitcoin Cash, by the way. Bitcoin Cash. Okay, I need to merge those videos together now. Right, my alarm clock went off. So you see here it's broken this. Now you've failed to make those gains here. What I'm trying to point out to you here, this is not foolproof, right? In the case of this, if you were looking at our spreadsheet, you would actually seen that we had a Fibonacci target coming up. But you weren't to know it was going to start hitting that, were you? But there it is there. So so we actually just hit that today. And what I was trying to show you was, look, here we go, 180 level. It just made a wick up there. So you did actually make a wick that made that target that we had in our spreadsheet. But even if you didn't have that, and even if you were scalping, even if you thought to yourself, you know, I've only got a few $100, I'm going to buy in here because it tells me to buy. It's within the channel. It's looking at the lower end of the range in that channel, and it's a buy point. Hey, I'm going to take the risk and go for this. Oh, look, it went slightly fractionally lower. Actually, not. It didn't actually. That was the best buy point. But yeah, 111.02. First decent sell point was 12894. I swear to you, you go through different charts and especially adjust the time frame here. So after you've selected your currency and what exchange you want it on, BC, it usually use the ticker code. Sometimes you have to put in the full word. Sometimes the ticker code depends on how it's entered. And then select the right one. Then you go into this FX table here, you type in the word wave. I know I'm repeating this from the last one, but it's because I forgot about this other oscillator that some of you might prefer the look of. Which is the one by Krypt. Oh, it's got a dark mode one there as well. Yeah, Trend Oscillator, Krypt, right? But the one that I prefer to use is the Wavetrend Alert plus LSMA plus Cross. And then to get those channels up there at the top screen to overlay on your main screen is the Trend MTF V1 by Rafael Zioni, right? So once you get these up, yeah, that's just in the case of Bitcoin Cash. You made yourself a quick 30% in the space of 2 days. You missed out on the pump if you weren't watching the fib targets, right? So what? You made yourself 30%. In most cases, that target wouldn't have come so close. You'd be sitting there bouncing around this channel for weeks before you get to one of the fib targets. In that time, if you are playing with a lower amount of money, you might want to be scalping to make money. And by the way, look, I don't want to advocate leverage trading. It's you know, anyone who's advocating leverage trading for a beginner is probably wanting you to get it wiped out. They probably want you to click on their Bybit affiliate link. They're probably that kind of fucking asshole, because it is a fucking asshole that does that, right? You know, you can play around with a small amount of money and get wrecked here and there, but for the most part, if you are going to venture into that and you've followed some dickhead who's giving you their affiliate link because they want to make money off bringing business for longs. Let me tell you why leverage trading is so bad, is because even if you follow these things, even if you're in a situation where the market should go up and all indicators, let's say someone's been doing Elliott wave for you, you've got let's say you're in a big trading group, and you've got some really experienced traders on there, and they're doing all of the other fib extensions and Bollinger Bands, whatever, everything else, and there comes to a pretty predictable outcome that you're going to go up 20% from here, and you go into a long, and you leverage 100x, and whether you got a lot of money or not, lots of you are going there. You're in a trading group, you're on Discord, you're all doing the same trade, right? Let's all go in there. And then you look on something like, if you look up longs versus shorts on Google, you'll find quite a lot of things like, I think, something farm, what's it called? Trend farm or something. They'll show you longs versus shorts on exchanges like Bybit, like Bitfinex, whatever else out there people are longing and shorting on. And what you will find is invariably, if the market's 70% long, these assholes, because remember, these centralized exchanges can put fake trades through, and these centralized exchanges, all of them, put fake trades through to bring up the volume, to make it look like the exchange is busier than it actually is. This is why decentralized exchanges are going to kill it. This is why the decentralized aggregated exchanges, which link multiple things like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and all that all together, so they get liquidity from all these exchanges. That's why they're going to kill it, because you can't fake trades. Everything goes through the blockchain. You see what I mean? But these assholes from even Binance and every other company, they all started, and they may all still be using wash trading from the actual liquidity providers called, what do you call them again? Market makers. They're mostly based in Hong Kong, will be using these bots to trade the market. And as soon as they see that the bulk of traders are going to win and they're all going long, they will dip the price down to liquidate your longs, so you're fucked. And then the price will resume up to where it should have been, where all those experienced traders told you it was going to go. And only the ones who weren't using leverage won't get wiped out, or if your leverage had a bit of tolerance in it. But I would just stay away from that. Just scalp. Just remember this, right? 2 times 2 is 4. Okay. There's an old thing where, an old fable, I think it was from China, where the guy said to the emperor that all he wanted in payment was 2 pieces of rice, or 1 piece of rice, and double it for every chess square. And it turns out when you get to the last chess square on the board, it ends up more rice than the kingdom has. Amazing you think that. Double, 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 double. But you count it up and you actually find the amazing effect of doubling and what you can end up with. You don't need to leverage trade. You just trade with what you have. That's my point on that one. Be wary of anyone telling you to leverage trade. They're doing it because they just want they want a share of the profits when every trade that you make. And you probably don't get anything when you get liquidated and you lose all your money. Just the exchange makes it. So they're using these people to bring lambs to the slaughter, right? Back to here again. I'm just going to show you one more thing. So we've shown you how you can make just simple brainless profits just by using these dots, right? And this trend line here to show you bearish and bullish action. And even when it is bearish, by the way, let me just see if the different time frames. You always got to look at different time frames. And by the way, when you want to, this ruler should be in the right side usually. Click, stretch it down to fit something in the screen a bit easier. Same with all these windows. I'm just giving you some noob guidance here. So if you put that other trend oscillator in here, again, FX, go into your wave area, go and choose the one that's by Krypt, and then you'll see that'll show up on the screen right here. All right, let's bring that down a little bit so it's got equal footing to the other one. You can correlate the two of them. They're giving you pretty much the same information. Buy, sell, profit. Okay, or if you are doing low leverage, hopefully if you're going to do leverage trading, then just do it on low leverage. Then short, long, right? And that's it. Simple as that. Hopefully I've shown you enough. Hopefully that helps and that complements the last video a little bit more and gives you a bit of clarity there.